Alright, hello everybody. So anyone that's been to our evenings would know that my guacamole gets a lot of praise, I guess. Yeah. It is a pretty simple recipe, but people seem to like it, so I thought maybe I'll take you guys through how I make my guac, and hopefully yours turns out similar. Alright, so to cut a few steps out of the way, I've already put the avocado into the bowl. I've put some salt in there, a little bit of pepper, and lime juice. So my ratio today is I used six shepherd avocados, right? They weren't that big, so I used 6 of those, and they're quite right. Perfect, right? And then a shitload of salt. So when I say a shitload of salt, this is what I mean. And I shouldn't have done the salt earlier, so I'm gonna show you, but put it not in the actual bowl. Right? Yep. That's what I mean by a shitload of salt. That's what makes it. I'm not even kidding. So every time somebody asks, what's the magical ingredient? It's salt. That's all it is. Alright, so we'll get rid of that. And now with your grinders, I've got pepper here in one of the Gourmet Taste Sensation Louisa's grinders, right? Best grinders around. Like, I've got the Coles ones here, right? So Louisa's, easy as, and then the Coles one, like, oh, for fuck's sake. Do you know what I mean? So invest yourself in a good grinder. My recommendation would be Louise from Gourmet Taste Sensations grinders. They're only $12, I believe. And you can get them at all the markets. She's at all markets, so that is a recommendation. Right. So what we're going to do now is we're going to make the guac. Okay. I use this guy. I mean, you could use one of those stick blenders and all the rest of it, but it's just not. I don't know. It takes away from that natural feel, I guess. So, and these avocados I've had sitting here for a couple of days, so they're quite ripe, which is perfect. That's what you want for a guac. So, it shouldn't take me long to get the desired effect. And remember, I've already put lime juice in here, so I've used 2 limes so far, and I've got one on the fly as well. Okay. I quite like lime flavor. So, right. So I've also got a few different. So if you were into chili and garlic, you could put some chili and garlic in there, or chili and lemon, or I mean, there's a whole range of things, but we're just keeping it simple. And I mean, my trackies, yes, but I kind of wanted to dress up and be all Mexican-y for making my guacamole. So just don't mind the bottoms, yeah? And it is winter, so no judging. Alright, so here we go. So there's your guac there. Alright, beautiful. Alright, better give that a taste. Chef always tastes his food. Alright. Yes. Halfway there. Alright. So now we need red onion. So obviously I've pre-diced the red onion for you. So I've used sort of because there's 6 avocados in here, I've used quite a beefy red onion for you. If I was making it with 4 avocados, I'd just use just a normal size one. But we've gone up today, and I've already chopped them finely. When I say finely, I mean sort of chop them in half, then slice that in half, and then dice finely. And if you don't know what that means, I'm happy to give you a cooking class on that whenever you would like. Now, magic ingredient for me. I could eat this for breakfast, lunch, and tea, but coriander. Okay. Now, what I do is I chop it in half. All your flavor is in these little sticks here. Right? All I've done is chopped off just the roots right there, because this is where the flavor is. This is where all your flavor in that coriander is. I'm not even kidding you. It compares nothing to what's in here. Okay? We're going to use the whole lot, but I just wanted to tell you that all your flavor is in this part of the coriander. So if you're going to make a dish, or you're going to make a broth, or what have you, and it calls for a little bit of coriander, use your coriander as your decoration, what have you. But then put this in your broth, or keep it as your bones of whatever you're making. All right, it'll give that much flavor out, and the smell of it. Ah, yum. Alright, so we'll give this, it's the only thing I didn't quite get ready, so we'll give this a quick top. And do remember I'm a chef, guys, so I kind of know what I'm doing. And for me, this comes from the soul, do you know what I mean? Like, I'm not a chef, I don't do fine dining, like, I'm not gonna cook you a fucking steak that's like half rare, that's just not me. I'm rustic, and that's how I work. I like what I do. I like to cook, overcook, I like to over cater. You've seen my plates, my platters. Those of you who have worked with me have seen how much I do over cater. And that's just how I like things. I like people to be happy, full, and enjoy the food. So I'm only going to do that quite roughly, except for the stems. I'm going to do them a little bit finer for you, because there are some people that aren't too fond of coriander. So I do them a little bit there. Alright, perfect. So now you have coriander perfectly. So that don't really, yeah, whatever. But there's your stems there, so I'll cut them up quite finely. So I'm going to put all that in there. Alright, there. And I'm going to don't need him anymore. Get one of these. Keep one of these. These are from the old school. Go to the old shop and get one. Love them. Alright, so what we'll do now is just get the big spoon out and bring all that together. Alright, so I think something you might not know about me, I'm a vegetarian. I eat chicken and I eat fish, but I don't do dairy, so I don't drink milk or eat cream or anything like that, okay? So this is perfect for me right now. But I am going to add a dairy element to it, which I actually don't mind, surprisingly. So, alright, blah 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 blah, quick. Alright, now let's give that a taste. Where are we at? Perfect. Perfect. You know what? It's perfect. Bit more salt. Not even here. Secret. The other secret ingredient: sour cream. Right. Got a bit of coriander stuck in my throat. So here we go. So I hate this stuff. It's disgusting, horrible. Why would people like? Why would you even eat sour cream? What is the point of it? Why make it sour? I don't get it. Anyway. So the amount I'm going to add is I've got a 300ml vessel, whatever you want to call it here. I'm going to add maybe a third, okay? And the reason I do that, I'd rather start less, because once you put too much in there, then you stuff. You're gonna go buy more avocados, etc., etc. Add that to it, and it's just the balance takes forever, and who has time for that? I don't. You don't. Okay. So we're gonna mix that in, and so you can see that coming together again. I think we're nearly there. Alright. Right, now we need to try that. Holy shit. That's perfect. But it needs a bit more salt. Don't you be coming after me, dietitians. I don't care. Don't care about your salt intake, your whatever. I'm going to use salt and I'm going to use it how I want to. Alright, so back off. Alright. So with that extra salt, try again. Perfect. Okay. So, this is for tomorrow night, right? So I've got some storage containers which I put it into. However, stop judging my tracksuit pants and see your judgment. My eyes. Give me 1 second. Alright, so what we're going to do, okay, look, if you were serving this for barbecue, or what have you, you do it all up nicely, and a bit of paprika on the top, and that's all you need, right? That's done. Okay. So, that's your guacamole, perfectly sorted. Okay, and there was one more thing I was going to show you. Okay. So that's done, so that will be for tomorrow. So I've cooked some chicken for tonight for myself, for dinner, you know? I'm a hungry person. So I'll get that chicken and it's in the air fryer too. Alright. So, I'm just going to use my fingers because it's neat. I'm at home, who cares, alright? So, this guy here, lovely. Perfect, oh shit. Now what I'm going to do, this is my dinner, is use some of that guac, put that on top of the chicken breast, just like that, and that's literally my dinner. Perfect. How healthy is that? I don't even eat healthy. I hate healthy. Like, I'd rather put chocolate sauce on that or something. But that's gonna be delicious. Okay, southern fried chicken, guacamole on top. What's better in life? All right, so to recap, that's how you make guacamole. Any questions? You guys know where to find me. Like I said, the secret ingredient is salt. It really is. And a lot of you look at me after I say that and go, no, it can't be. What are you talking about, Shaun? What do you mean salt? It's just salt. Put more salt in there. Salt brings flavor out. Okay? That's what it does. So the more salt you put in there, more flavor you're gonna come out. Don't go in heavy, alright? So you start your salt, put quite a bit in, and then go from there. You can up your levels as you need to, okay? So I don't want anybody coming to me going, I just put the whole thing in this and it's all, I don't want none of that shit in my life, okay? Alright, that's how you make guac. That's how I make guac. I hope you guys learned something today. And I will see 16 lovely people. Like I always say ladies, but then we end up with a couple of men. So I'll see 16 of you tomorrow night. I'm really looking forward to it. Now I have to chop the vegetables up. If somebody wants to come around and do that part for me, please be welcome. I'm not one for, you know, boring tasks. I have to do it. Anyway, see you tomorrow night. Bye.